Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Pager here, once again with another Flash Season 2 review. This is for episode 10, entitled Potential Energy. So as per usual, we'll just go through like a recap of the episode and I give my final thoughts. But if you're going to enjoy it, leave a like, leave any comments on what you thought in the episode, and subscribe if you are new. I was going to do this earlier, but the Suicide Squad trailer came out. If you have not seen that, it'll be one of the videos on my channel. I'll probably link it in the description below, but we'll get into this review right now. So the episode actually opens up with like Barry rushing to this date with Patty, and roses get set on fire, which I thought was a bit weird at the beginning. I was like, isn't she a bit suspect about that? But as they kiss, she's actually taken by Zoom, which we did see in the trailer. So the trailer for this episode, sorry. So it's a bit misleading because she's thrown from a building and looking like she is falling to her death. We come to find out that it was just a nightmare that Barry was having. So following this, Joe actually brings Wally to the police station to show him around. Now Wally is still frustrated about Joe not knowing about him for his whole life essentially. And during their like little meeting at the police station, Wally's actually recognized by another teenager or like young adult, I guess you could say, being brought into the station. And this sort of raises some suspicion with Joe. Back at Star Labs, when Harry is getting frustrated over like trying to figure out this way to try and stop Zoom, Cisco brings up another solution to him: bring in the turtle. Now Cisco and Caitlin had known about this turtle for a while, but didn't alert Barry as there were bigger fish to fry, such as Captain Cold, Gorilla Grodd, all that. Now the turtle can essentially slow down everything around him, allowing him to rob places with incredible ease. So Cisco's solution is maybe it's time to use this on Zoom. So Barry actually tries to capture the turtle when he is trying to take this like valuable ring that's being shown off at the police department. So the Flash goes into super speed, as you would expect, but even he is stopped by the turtle's abilities and can't stop him. Now back with the whole West situation, Wally is a no-show at a dinner that he, Joe, Iris and Barry were having, which disappoints everyone else, but I think it really especially disappointed Joe. So Team Flash planned to take down the turtle at this like art presentation ball, and Barry decides to bring Patty to this, along with planning to tell her that he is the Flash. Now Harry is opposed to this and warns Barry about it and about how it could bring danger to her as well. So Harry tells Cisco how Zoom came to be called Zoom in this story time, I guess you could say, outside the art museum. Now this involves a story where Zoom faked a hostage situation to lure this SWAT team into this building and killed all of them. There was I think 13 or 14, I'm pretty sure he said, but he killed all of them but one, so that one police officer or SWAT man could tell the story to the media and fellow police and stuff like that. But later that night, even though that police officer thought he was lucky he got away, Zoom shows up at his house and kills him anyway. So following this story, Cisco shows some sympathy to this as Harry's daughter is being kept captive by this monster, so I guess Cisco has to feel sort of sorry for him. So the turtle comes to the art museum and steals this painting, and throughout this big old deal, Petey drops her chandelier onto Patty, but the Flash is able to push her out of the way before it hits her. Now back at Star Labs, Caitlin takes Jay's glass, I guess you could say, it's like not a beaker, it wasn't a beaker, was it? No. Anyway, something like that. To get some DNA off it, to like help. I thought it was to help him get his speed back, but obviously it was for something else, which we find later in the episode. So Barry goes to Patty's house, where before he knocks, Patty's actually looking at this letter from Midway City. And fun fact, this was actually once the home, or is it still the home? I think it was just once the home of Hawkman and Hawkgirl. Now Patty is upset about everything that is happening at the moment and wants to make things more serious and honest. Meanwhile, on the streets, Wally's in this street car race, Fast and Furious style, and he wins a car in the process, but Joe is actually watching this whole race fold out. Now he approaches Wally after it about it being illegal and also about him skipping out on dinner, which he didn't really like that much. Now Wally doesn't appreciate all this confrontation and says he is doing all this, I guess you could say, illegal activity to pay for his mother's hospital bills. Now the turtle goes to Patty's house, might I say, and kidnaps her to lure in the Flash because he notices that the Flash really went out of his way to save her. Now back at the turtle's lair, we see that he has his dead wife kept in this glass cabinet and plans to do the exact same to Patty. So the Flash, as he does, saves Patty, but the one thing I was a bit about was he was talking normally, so how doesn't she know it's Barry? He's speaking in a normal voice, he isn't distorting it like he used to do in season 1 when he was talking to Iris. I'm sorry, but if you're spending that much time with someone, you know what their voice sounds like, it's not that hard. We then find out after this that Jay is sick, and that was one reason that Caitlin took the DNA, and the only way for him to stay alive, because he's actually dying, is to stop Zoom and get his speed back. So Wally and Joe have a chat and seem to be slightly connecting, and they eat some leftover Chinese dinner from the night before, which there was a lot left because they planned to have a big meal. Patty actually tells Barry towards the end of the episode, that she's actually moving to Midway City, as we got the hint with that letter, leaving everything in Central City behind, including their relationship, which Barry's a bit torn up about, but I think he slightly understands as well. Now Wells goes to the turtle's cell and removes, I think it was part of his brain by the looks of it. I'm pretty sure it was part of his brain to help him stop Zoom. Obviously get DNA, and also the brain must contain some form of that metahuman ability. And this is obviously a sign that he will do anything to save his daughter. Now, the last thing of the episode, we get some setup for the next couple of episodes. We get to see the Reverse Flash come back to the present time. Eobard Thawne is here, but he has actually no clue where he is. So it's going to be interesting to see if he was like drawn to this time era or something like that, because you'd think he would know where he's running, or maybe he was running through the Speed Force time traveling. He just somehow got stuck here, or maybe got drawn out into this present time. Who knows? It's going to be really interesting to find out. So overall, I thought the episode was pretty good. I'd probably give maybe a 7.5 out of 10. It was a good comeback, I guess you could say. A lot of people were disappointed with the mid-season finale. I thought this episode was pretty decent. The Turtle was a decent villain to watch, but I'm more excited to see what the Reverse Flash has to offer for the next few episodes, which I'm pretty sure everyone is excited about. And it doesn't seem like he's going to be as evil, if you know what I mean. Anyway, we'll have to wait, but if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, leave any comments on what you thought on this episode, and subscribe if you're new. As I said, if you have not seen my Suicide Squad reaction, it'll be linked in the description. But yeah, I'll probably do another video tonight, probably a Batman vs Superman one from all the other new stuff that's come out. Maybe a Wonder Woman one if the footage is decent. We'll have to wait and see, but I'll catch you in the next video, guys. Goodbye.